Yo, what's up, Heat fans? It's your host M8 of the Heat Blog Spot, bringing you another episode. And today's episode, we're gonna focus on the dude named Kendrick Nunn, because he's had a couple of good games, a really good game against Toronto. But we'll dive into it. Was it really a good game by him, or was he seizing the opportunity against the opponent? I don't know. We'll see. But thank you guys for joining me. I really do appreciate it, as always, my friends. So, as you know, last night. Where am I on? I'm gone. Ugh. Anyways, so on Wednesday night, the Heat played the Raptors in Tampa. I wasn't able to go because of COVID, but it was actually an interesting game because at times we're definitely missing Jimmy and Tyler and some playmaking and scoring. For instance, we were winning the first quarter, but in the second quarter they came out and started demolishing us. They won that quarter 35-27. And then I was wondering, okay, how are we going to answer this back? We come back, third quarter's a lot more solid, better defense, a whole lot better defense. Spo went with his zone defense, switching between the 2-3 and the 3-2, which was pretty effective, I thought, because of our size defense. You know, they have a big team, and we don't. So we were just trying to make them uncomfortable and make them shoot. Even though they're one of the best three-point shooting teams in the NBA this season, we were trying to force their hand and be like, let's see what you can do. What really helped us out, though, was our shooting. I mean, we were shooting lights out, and then that's usually what happens, though. If we compete in the rebounding battle and we shoot at a high clip, especially from the three-point land, which we did, we were 18 of 40, so we shot 45% from three-point land. That's almost 50%. So almost every shot we took from three-point land was going in, which is pretty awesome. And that's what saved us. I mean, we only won 111 and 102. That's just 9 points. What killed us still is we got 19 turnovers. 5 of them were Kendrick Nunn, and 5 of them were Goran Dragic. Ugh. So turnovers is still a thing we need to fix. We need to figure out how to do this better. And to me, again, it still comes to the predictability of our offense. And yes, I know we don't have Jimmy Butler. Yes, we were without Tyler Hero. But even with those guys in the lineup, a lot of times we're still running the same high picks and handoffs with the big men, and it just becomes repetitive a lot of times, I feel like. And then that's when I feel like, man, we just need that go-to scorer. And who really filled that role, though, was Kendrick Nunn. So this leads me to Kendrick Nunn. So Kendrick Nunn did a good job. I don't want to say great job. He did a good job because I think this is what his role should be in the NBA. Even if he isn't with the Heat, if we were to trade him sometime, this is what the role of Kendrick Nunn should be. Should be an off-the-bench scorer and a little bit of a playmaker. But he's not that great of a playmaker, as the 5 turnovers is screaming at us right now. And he only had 5 assists. So basically, 5 assists, 5 turnovers, you just canceled yourself out. He did get 8 rebounds, though he did play 35 minutes. So that was some starter minutes. And he shot 4 of 6 from 3, 9 of 12, looked very confident and was shooting. And we needed that at times when, we're passing the ball and looking for the best shot, and we just need someone to make a shot and create something. And he was able to do that. I will say, though, the Raptors, for some reason, started playing zone against us as well. And I think the zone of the Raptors really helped Kendrick Nunn. And we all remember when he walked up to three-point land. He didn't even walk up to three-point line. He was 5 feet behind three-point line of that and just chucked it. But he wouldn't have not been that open to make that shot if it wasn't for the 2-3 zone from the Raptors. So, yes, he had another good game against the Pistons. That's great. This is something that has to happen. But we have to remember that we're still missing Avery Bradley. We're missing Tyler Hero. We're missing Jimmy Butler. Once all these guys come back and we have a full squad, I don't think Kendrick Nunn's going to have a lot of minutes to prove himself. I still prefer Avery Bradley. Kendrick Nunn was able to stay on the court this long because of our zone defense. It hides a lot of his defensive disabilities. I'll say it like that. Defensive disabilities he has. Because he's just not the tallest player. He's smart, but he takes risks. and the zone kind of keeps everybody on the floor disciplined. Okay, if you mess up on the zone, you're messing up your whole teammates. So the zone, I definitely think, kept Kendrick in the game longer, and that's why Spo played that defense most of the night, because he wanted to keep running with Kendrick when he was feeling it. So that's great. Spo read what was going on in the game. He decided he's gonna do one thing on the one end so you can have the other thing on the other end. Smart coaching. Spo smart. But I don't want people to get too excited about this, because like I said, Avery Bradley's still coming. Jimmy Butler's still coming. Tyler Hero's still coming. Those are a lot of minutes going to those guys. Avery Bradley is a great defender, not only in the zone, especially in the one-on-ones. And that's what we need, especially in the playoffs. That's what we need. Remember, the playoffs and the bubble showed a lot of Kendrick Nunn's holes. And luckily, we were able to hide that. And remember, we were playing the Raptors too. The Raptors do not have a go-to scorer. They are with Kyle Lowry and Fred VanVleet and Pascal Siakam. And, it is what it is. They're a good team, but none of those players are like great players. They're not. They don't have Kevin Durant's. They don't have James Harden's. They don't have those type of players, the ADs in the world. So we were able, if we shoot well and play well enough and discipline enough, we will do a good job. And the defense definitely carried us. I think the shooting, defense, and rebound definitely carried us. I mean, we only won the rebound battle by 2. At least we're putting in the effort. We won the points in the paint battle, 38-28. So that means we're trying to get in the paint and get fouls. We went to the free throw line 17 times, only went 18 times on the other side, shooting 88% each. So that kept it even at there. And then another thing is they still got more shots than us, but that's because of the turnovers. They got 88 shots, we only got 80 shots, which isn't too bad. But the turnovers continue to haunt us. All right. Now, it was a good game. It was good to see the Heat fight over adversity. Especially good to see that a game where Dragic wasn't having the greatest shooting night. 6 of 16, 3 of 7 from three-point land. He made timely shots though when we needed it. It was good to see that Kendrick Nunn can come in the game and relieve some of this pressure. There's opponents and teams that Kendrick Nunn can be very, very effective against. And this is what I'm saying. Like, this is a long season that's coming, moving fast, but it's going to be long. And we're going to deal with COVID. COVID's not going away anytime soon. We're going to deal with various injuries. So when Kendrick gets these opportunities, he needs to continue to play like this. I'm not saying he needs to score 28 points, get 8 rebounds and 5 assists every time, but he needs to be a scorer. I think double digits is what's real for him. He needs to always, when he gets his opportunity and he gets at least 15 to 25 minutes to play, you got to try to score. Like, that's why you're here. That's why Spo is playing you, to use you for your offensive ability. You're not his defensive ability. So he needs to always take advantage of this. Gabe Vincent is waiting for more opportunities. Gabe Vincent is hoping Spo lets him play through his mistakes. But again, which could happen with the COVID and everything. But we already know what Kendrick Nunn's bringing. He had a whole season last year pretty much starting for us and playing big minutes in big moments. Use that experience now, Kendrick, and continue to thrive in these opportunities, and this will help us. I don't want to talk about trades or nothing or trading him now because he's hot. I think we're gonna need depth. Yeah, we need help. We need another guard that can take the reins, point guard, and kind of set people up and not always have to use Bam or Kelly or the big guys in the top. And we need a power forward that can rebound and stretch the floor for us at a high clip. Kelly's been doing a good job, but there's other players out there that can rebound a little bit better than Kelly. Though I will say when Kelly's on, Kelly's on. Kelly has done a good enough job for me where I'm satisfied with his play because of his age and everything. What he's doing is I think more than enough. Like, yes, we will want more. Of course, like, I want him to put all-star numbers, but I'm a realistic person. I'm not trying to think of all that. So going back to Kendrick, let's calm our expectations. Remember what other players we have on this team, and just root for him while he's doing well. He's doing really well. I hope he continues to play well when he plays. He needs to continue to build that confidence and get it back, because he was very swaggy last year, you know, yelling and screaming and all that stuff, and that was good. I think that also helped the team, you know, to get their own swag and let them, you know, become a team and root for each other. So just, you know, keep doing that. And since it's such a long season in depth, guys, everybody needs to just cheer this team on. Doesn't matter who it is. We have a pretty young team. I'm sure a lot of our players are reading Twitter and going online on social and checking what's going on and what our fans are thinking. So we support them. I think we do play a big part into this team. This team needs to feel supported. There's nobody in the stands supporting them. So if we can do it from a distance, I think it's more than helpful, guys. So that's all I wanted to say today, guys. I appreciate you guys listening. Thank you so much. Hit me up at HeatBlogspot on Facebook, Twitter, Gmail. It's all good. HeatBlogspot@gmail.com. I really appreciate it. And let me know what you guys think. So let you guys know what's coming up, though. I probably will come out with another video on Monday. So that'll probably be the next video. And that next video, we'll talk about tonight's game against the Raptors again, our rematch. And then tomorrow night's game, that's going to be at 8 p.m. on NBA TV against the Brooklyn Nets. James Harden, Kevin Durant, Kyrie going against them. And then Monday we play them again, but I'll come out with a video before that and we'll discuss about those two games. Cool? All right, guys. Appreciate it again. Thank you so much for watching. Peace. Have a good day. Good weekend. Let's go Heat.